What is up, YouTube? Welcome to this Flash video. So the Flash is taking a break this upcoming week, so we're not getting our weekly dose. I'm not sure if Legends is also taking a break as well. Not sure why America decides to do this with their TV shows. It's very odd. But obviously, when it comes back, we're getting our two-parter Gorilla Grodd SmackDown Spectacular. Now, we thought that, well, Grodd would be turning good, but seemingly from this synopsis, things are going to change. So there's spoilers. If you don't want this spoiled, then please do come back to this video once you've watched it. But this is going to be super, super sweet as we head into the Gorilla City. But we're also coming back, and scarily enough, history or the future is going to become real, which is a detriment to Iris. So let's take a look at the synopsis for Attack on Central City. The epic conclusion to the two-part battle with Grodd. When Grodd and his army of gorillas bring the battle to Earth 1, the Flash and team must find a way to stop them before they destroy Central City. Gypsy returns to join the fight. Meanwhile, Jessie Quick decides she wants to stay with Wally on Earth 1. So huge, huge things here. Not only have we got, well, Grodd going full evil, we've got Jessie Quick deciding to stay on Earth 1, and we've also got Gypsy returning, so we haven't had her gone all that long, to be honest, and now she's returning here, which is going to be pretty good for Cisco. So it looks like the team will be trapped the minute they head into the Gorilla City, which is not looking good one bit. But it does seem like Grodd will be using them to get to Solivar and possibly use them to take over the Gorilla City empire sort of thing. So I expect Solivar possibly has a multi-dimensional device, which is what Grodd wants, and he wants to seek revenge and go back to Earth 1, which they will probably find out very, very early on in this episode, considering the second part is actually the attack on Central City. So the two-parter is, first part is Gorilla City, and then we head into the attack on Central City, which is what we saw in those future visions that Barry had with Cisco. So we've got these future headlines which we saw when we went to see the predicted demise of Iris West. So one of those was actually the guerrilla attack on Central City. We also had the Music Master, which we know is coming, and as well as that, we had the Killer Frost still at large, which is something which is still looming over us, and we had Plunder as well, which they actually managed to change, but we haven't seen them go to the future and see if it has actually changed yet. So this is just another example of the future not changing how they would want it, and I expect after this second part of the episode we're going to see Barry spin out and really worry for Iris's safety here, to be honest, because, well, everything's coming true. So Jessie Quick, as we know from the last episode, is coming to join us in this fight and really look for her father. But I don't think she's going to be the one who's going to Gorilla City, just based on the premise for the first part of this two-parter. So Jessie Quick wants to now stay on Earth 1, which is interesting, and I have to wonder how much and how well she's doing over on Earth 2, because we haven't really seen much of her on there this season, unfortunately. But we'll find out more about how she's getting on with her powers, and we really are setting up a huge Flash family thing here over on Earth 1, which is going to be freaking badass, and I can't wait. So, could we see a possible romance between her and Wally? Which isn't something really I want to see, to be honest. I'm not interested in that one iota. Lastly, Gypsy is back on Earth 1 here obviously she has a vested interest in the interdimensional travel, which is pretty cool to see her return. I really, really liked her in her debut episode. And Cisco must be really happy that she's back because he is falling hard for her. So, could it be that the reason that interdimensional travel is illegal on Earth 19 and the people who invaded Earth 19 were actually the gorillas? So, that's an interesting move there as well. But I'm super hyped for this episode. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're new, please do drop that subscribe. And if you're just watching, or if you're already subscribed, please do drop a like. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.